Oh shit. Okay. I need to announce this first. Hold on. Oh, hello. I haven't even announced anything yet. Oh my god, there's people. I did not expect people immediately. I haven't even announced yet. Guys, wait. Hello. Hi. Um, okay, so what's happening with my life? We have a 1 week break. And then after that 1 week break, like in school, we're back to hell, which is terrible because like on my break, I literally have an exam, which sucks. Like, I have a fucking math exam in the middle of my break. And then, like, after the break, I have 2 other exams. And then they also dumped homework on us to do during the break. So, like, I don't even know what to do. But it's fine since there isn't even a vampires episode this week. So, I'm not gonna break down. I'm not gonna break down this break. But I am sad we don't get content. So, what are we gonna do? The only good thing about next week is that I have a school trip. Good for you! I hope you enjoy your school trip. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do this. I'm gonna like draw and like talk about stuff. It's yeah, I'm basically gonna be world building about the church in Vampires SMP because I don't think it's talked about enough. And like, I don't know if you guys know, probably not if you're YouTube viewers or TikTok viewers. It's I talked a little about like my own analysis of like the beacons specifically. Like I'm gonna pull up the tweet. Hold on. I'll pull up the tweet. It's just here somewhere. Just yeah, it's mostly gonna be about the church and about an AU that I'm cooking, that I'm also probably gonna be drawing. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, we're all so wrapped up with humans versus vampires, we're forgetting the true enemy, those goddamn beacons. The beacons are the reason why both humans and vampires are trapped, a leading force into the division between them, and yet they're too busy pointing fingers. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that the humans and the vampires, they're too busy fighting with each other. Like, guys, do you not realize that the enemy is right there and it's those beacons? Because like what Owen said in that town meeting, I know he said stuff about how like he lied about a bunch of stuff, but I'm pretty sure, hi Zoe, I'm pretty sure that like the stuff he was saying about the church and like all that stuff, I'm pretty sure he was telling the truth there. So something about the church. I don't know if we're supposed to have fast tweet, but yeah, I think they should use the power of friendship, destroy those beacons, and leave together. Period. Okay, so basically, like from my understanding, after like I'm pretty sure there was during or just around the time, hello, hi, like around the time like during Scott's reign, like before he was sent to sleep, like people were just generally afraid of vampires. The concept of vampires weren't hidden, like everybody knew about them, like, oh yeah, vampires exist and they're scary as hell and they're manipulating us. But like and Scott couldn't be killed, so the humans like ganged up against him, and then they trapped him. They sent him to a slumber with some sort of magic spell, and that's how he was like sent to sleep for 600 years. So like, yeah, around that time vampires were acknowledged, they were real. Yep. But they were feared they were feared the entire time until the humans decided to like revolt and stuff. Yeah, I'm so sad we're not getting a new episode. But that means we're gonna create filler episodes for them, which is great. Anyways, like after Scott was sent to sleep, I'm pretty sure like that's where the the negative things, like the negative perception of vampires started. Like, finally Scott's gone, now we can freely talk about how terrible vampires are. And I personally think like around that time, that's when like people were starting to start hating on vampires. Like before they were just fearing them, now they can like openly start hating them and start prejudicing. Hello, they can start like fighting against them because they got this like newfound confidence after like taking down this amazing elder vampire, whatever. So hello, oh my god. You're still here. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna, because I don't have this written down, I'm just doing whatever. Like around that time, like I don't remember the years. It was either like around 400 years ago, I'm pretty sure, or 200 years ago. Basically, like either, I'm pretty sure it was before like Owen's story takes place. So like maybe around 400 years, I'm pretty sure that's when the church was established and gained power. And yeah, okay, I'm trying to like collect my thoughts because this stream, I didn't plan on streaming because I was supposed to go out today, but I changed my mind, and this stream is very unprompted. So yeah, I didn't even make an announcement. Chat tomorrow, I'm going to a teacher's wedding, kind of nervous. Ooh. Recently I saw an Owen Animatic and it felt like they threw a brick at me. Was it Prisoners Animatic? Because if yes, same. They chucked a brick at me. Okay, so like yeah, I'm pretty sure like the church established either before or around Owen's time. I'm thinking before, so like 400 years ago. And yeah, they were actually like pretty powerful, pretty influential, just like in real life, Not much changes. But also the beacons wasn't around while Owen was there. No, I'm pretty sure they were. Wait, I'm pretty sure because I know it is. Wait, I'm gonna pull up a picture. Like, it was shown in one of the drawings in like Owen's flashbacks. And I know because I clocked it. Let go. Yep. Okay, here. This picture specifically. Would Scott have known the church then? No, because the beacons were established after he was sent to sleep. So it was like less than 600 years ago. And I'm like assuming it was around 400 years ago. The beacons weren't there before he slept. Because I see a beacon right here. That's Owen, and that's a beacon right there. That's a beacon. That's a beacon. So I'm pretty sure the beacons existed. Yeah. I don't know. It's a little it's a little messy, but I'm pretty sure that the beacons were there. Probably the church that made the beacons. No, it was most definitely the church. It's a holy thing, so of course it's gonna be the church that made it. Holy peak! How did you spot that? I mean, it's a square. Oh yeah, because Scott didn't know about the beacon other than Owen. Yeah, that's why like Owen knows about the church and told stuff about it. Um, told stuff about it like in the town meeting and all that other stuff. Because if he didn't know, it wouldn't make sense. You could say that it was like the beacons were made after Owen turned into a vampire and he was into sleep. He was like quote unquote sleeping, but that wouldn't make sense because how would Owen know about the church if he was like sleeping in those 200 years? That doesn't make sense. So the church must have been established. The beacons must have been established like around like either before Owen's story took place. Does that mean the church was there after the witches that put Scott to sleep? No, wait. I'm gonna draw a timeline for you guys. Okay. Which canvas? Okay, this one's good. Okay, so basically, this can be like Scott's era. Scott. So, church. No. And then like this is the mark. Oh no. Okay. Well, let's go theory board. Yay! And this is where he was sent to sleep. So this was 600 years ago. And I think like around this time it was like okay. So like let's say that's 200 years and this is or like 400 years actually. This is like Owen's time. 200 years ago. So I'd say that the church was established right around here. No, because you could theorize that like wait, no, you can't because Scott doesn't know. Scott doesn't know didn't know anything about the church, anything about the beacons. You're like a modern Wattpad, what the hell? The theories go crazy, damn. Yes, how do you think Lewis got turned? Actually, it was explained. It was already told. Lewis was turned as a child. Like when he was 8, he was turned by his mother. And yeah, it was explained by Luan on Twitter because people were asking. And basically, if you're gonna ask oh my god, how did Lewis age? Like it just took hundreds and hundreds of years. It took hundreds and hundreds of years basically. I like to headcanon that like a vampire's physical manifestation or physical appearance or like or age or whatever, it's basically decided like how they perceive themselves or like what they believe in. So like if like for example Lewis wanted to like grow up even as a vampire, his body will allow that. And that's why also like Pyro's appearance looks more beast-like compared to the other vampires. It's because he like deep down he perceives himself as a beast. Did you see the escape room stream? Which one? Is it Avid Scott? Because yes, obviously, because that's literally the thumbnail of this stream. If it's Grian and Jimmy's, yes, I also saw that, and I'm planning to draw something for them. Yep. You telling me Scott wouldn't be able to keep his bright, glowing, and radiant skin forever? No, if he believes in himself that he's never aging, then he's gonna keep that amazing, bright, glowing, and radiant skin forever. I mean, that's my headcanon. And that's why it's like super impressive that he still looks young even after all these years. So crazy. Oh, but I personally think that for the church it was like more so properly, it was, yeah, it was like properly established. Like the church was properly established after Scott was put to sleep. You could argue that like some sort of resistance was existing around Scott's time. Like there's like some sort of like small group that was planning to go against vampires that were brave enough, because that definitely exists when there's, you know, a scary greater power. I like to think that too, honestly. And that's why I have an AU. So, like, somewhere around here, maybe. Small resistance. And maybe this small resistance that was established during Scott's time, that maybe that's like the same group of people that cast the spell on Scott to keep him, you know, sleeping. Scott is a diva. Wow. Scott is a diva that kills thousands. Small resistance that caused this. Okay. Why is Scott a Twilight vampire and everyone else is just not? I mean, that's... Were the witches also from Oakhurst? I actually have no idea. I don't even know, like, about these witches. Like, was it actually witches that cast the spell? Like, was that explicitly stated? I just remember something casting a spell, not witches specifically, because I have poor memory. Like, I know a spell was cast on Scott, but I don't know if I believe Scott mentioned in his intro video. Ooh, okay. So, I'll just put a witch hat. It's like the first time I massacred Oakhurst. Wow. Yeah. I mean, bro has definitely massacred multiple times. Like, come on, that's Scott. Like, he's definitely killed way more people. Like, when he said baby talk to Owen, he meant it. Like, bro, those 2,799 people that he murdered, that's baby statistics to Scott, low-key. Scott said it was witches. Okay. So, I mean, maybe it could be good witches, you know? Good witches. And I feel like these same witches could have helped establish the church. But then there's also some that could have deviated into other witches that are not that good. This could also be like the same witch that cursed... Wait, I could say good, not good. This could also be like these types of bad witches could also be the same ones that cursed Ren, you know? So it's... that probs cursed. Would Scott have traveled outside during his 1,000 year? Because technically the beacons weren't there yet. I mean, yeah. Okay, the thingy about the beacons is that I don't think, like, even though like the beacons were probably established like around this time, I don't think it necessarily trapped anybody inside their vicinity, because yeah, we know that the like 7 beacons, yeah, they basically like do something that traps everyone in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know that, right? That's what the beacons do. But the town where Owen was there fits 2,000. I would argue it's a small town. Lol. I it yeah, like it traps people within the vicinity. I don't think that it trapped everybody else like around, like during this time. I think it only like started happening now, or in specific instances, like you have to activate some sort of certain scenario where these beacons will do like this some sort of safety mechanism where it traps everybody inside. The beacons are so weird. I want to know who installed them so bad. I firmly believe it is the church. Like, no shot it isn't them. No shot it isn't the church that established those goddamn beacons. Maybe it's the red moon that triggers. Ooh, could be. Could be red. That's actually a really good theory. I didn't even think of that. I was like thinking that it could have been just like either the time, like century, like every century it would activate it, or it was like coincidence of these people. I really like this red moon theory. I love that. That's actually really good. What the hell? I love how you brought that up. Maybe beacons wasn't activated before. Church didn't feel the need to. Could be. Church the church could probably be observing. Ooh. Wait. Okay, do you guys... okay, I feel like you guys don't know, but like I remember, like in the vampires Discord server, basically somebody, like some sort of connected the dots of some sort. I don't know like the exact details, but it was basically like about how Abolish's family, or how like Abolish has the connections to the church. Yeah, he's basically there. He's basically in Oakhurst to basically like continue that, because so like abolish connections. What other reasons could the beacons been activated? It could also be because like the beacons probably like detected what's happening. We are world building, theorizing, and stuff. It could also be because it just detected vampires. Watch me Loki, maybe Loki now, but I have a feeling he's gonna be a great deal at the end with all the holy stuff affecting the vampires. I agree. And I'm not sure because I only heard this from somebody else, but it was basically they said how Abolish said that like he's only like nonchalant now, but he's like he is gonna be something more like in future episodes, and I'm so ready. I low-key love Abolish's character. I saw a theory that one of the memories Owen had about a parent hiding their kids was Abolish's family, and that if the ages didn't match up, we now know that Owen wasn't actually asleep. But I don't know. Wait, what? A parent hiding their kids was Abolish's family, and that if the ages didn't match. Ooh. Could it be that after Scott, the church made the beacons with holy light, and this explains how people are able to... Yeah, that's basically what we established. Like, the church made the beacons. Church made those goddamn beacons. Guys, I'm so sorry for, like, my crappy handwriting. I don't have an Apple pen, guys. I don't have a pen to write this stuff with. I'm using my finger. And also my brush is low-key doo-doo, so... Okay. What other stuff are we gonna talk about? Handwriting is first. Okay. I think Owen said he laid on the dirt and didn't sleep because vampires can't sleep. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why it also makes sense that the church wasn't established after the massacre 200 years ago, because if Owen was awake... Oh wait, no, if Owen was asleep or awake, and I mean, like, actually he wouldn't know regardless, even if he was awake or not, because he was literally just in the ground. Bro was underground. He doesn't know anything that's happening outside. Bro is just there. He wouldn't know anything about the church establishing anything. Then the church could have also made the apparent vampire cure. Yes. Yes, that's definitely something. I'm, like, the church is definitely, like, what's it called? It's basically like, it's not pulling the strings. It's more like overseeing almost everything that's happening, like the tomes, the cures, the barriers, the beacons, like everything. That's the church's plan, and I feel like they're just doing this to spread their rhetoric further, like using these beacons, like giving, like by letting people like consecrate it, blessing it, and giving them blessings and powers, giving the humans blessings and powers. It like gives it makes the vampires like want to fight back because they are being weakened. Because Neff could have been longer. True. Yeah. Oh, that's also okay. Yeah. Detected humans. Do you even know that desecrating the beacon will let the vampires free? Because I don't think anyone tried to leave when all the beacons were imbued with hope. So we don't really know. Oh, true. No, maybe when like it's like imbuing the beacons with holy power wasn't enough. I think they also had to kill all the vampires. Because that's what like they're trying, that's what Owens said when for the vampires to win, they have to kill all the humans so they can desecrate all the beacons and then they can leave. Because I don't think just taking all of the beacons is enough. I think they also have to kill like the opposing side or turn them all. I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Guys, I forgot what I was saying. Scratches my head. I'm trying to recall what I was saying earlier. I have the hugest goldfish memory ever. I've already forgotten. Oh, right, okay. I remember now. Yeah, basically, like, these beacons, they're basically using their thingies so to intentionally make the humans and the vampires fight each other. Like, they're making this scenario where, like, oh, all these beacons are holy and it's weakening all the vampires. And then obviously the vampires' reactions are gonna be like, oh my god, no, we're gonna have to fight back. And then when they do retaliate by like desecrating the beacons and turning the others, the humans are automatically gonna think, oh no, what are they doing? They're the bad guys. So basically it's furthering like this rhetoric, this fear of the vampires, like, oh, the vampires are bad because they're desecrating the beacons and they're turning the other people. But why are they doing that? why are they desecrating these beacons? Why are they turning them? Because the beacons are weakening them. The holy beacons are trapping them. The holy beacons are weakening the vampires. So the only thing they can do is fight back unless they want to like suffer. They didn't even do anything. It's the church, man. When they do fight back, the humans are gonna think, oh no, vampires bad, we're gonna fight back. And then when the humans fight back, the vampires are gonna be like, oh no, humans are bad. Yeah, it's basically uh like dividing both sides even stronger. And the main reason for that is because of the church. Because of the beacons, because of the church. I predicted that Apple would get found in. No, I was right. No, cycle of violence. Exactly. They're basically the beacons, the church. They're using the power of fear until now, right here in Vampires SMP, to play both sides, because and uh and it doesn't even matter which side wins because they can still twist it using fear. If the humans win, that basically just sends a message to other vampires, strengthening the church. And if the vampires win and they're set free, then that fear will basically, more people will be afraid of vampires because, oh my god, they're so strong. Oh my god, there's so many of them. And the church could be like this way to salvation. They're like, oh, we can save you, we can protect you, we're gonna kill them for you, and stuff. Basically, yeah, it's the same in real life. The church uses fear. Fear for power. I heard something of them being stuck in Oakhurst started with them turning the first beacon in the town. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, and I think the division was only worsened because vampires want to drink human blood to survive. No humans. They just won't let that happen. Yeah. That's also one of the other reasons why the division is strengthened. But that's one of the reasons, but I'm pretty but like the beacons and the church is also another reason. Like they just both reasons just keep exacerbating the other. Both can be right. But also because uh that was only at first. Now that now in like the present, it's the vampires are like doing this more so just so that they can leave. Like what Scott said, he's only doing it because it's necessary, because he's stuck here and stuff. He doesn't really want it. I mean, they're already fine with like living off of animal blood, like Shelby and Drift, and Owen's also doing this just because he wants to leave. Apple changed sides because she wants to leave. It's not necessarily it's partially because they're hungry, but mostly because they just want to leave. And the reason why they can't leave is because of the beacons. And that's why I hate these goddamn beacons. A lot of things are at play to everyone's motivations, so I also found a theory that it was Sausage who wrote the Cure books. What? Because they look different to the other books, and Sausage came to Oakhurst to write a story and already writes about vampires. What? Guys, Sausage writing the Cure books, like damn. Imagine screwing over the humans all because of all because of some author writing Cure books. No, I'm pretty sure the Cure books are just different from the tomes, because the tomes they're for magic and stuff. They can be absorbed. The cure books are just actual books because they're cure books. You can't even you can't consume them. My theory is that if the beacons are neutral, they can all leave. Ooh, that's also a good. That I've seen that theory like lurking around somewhere. Like if they just turn the beacons neutral, they can leave. Yeah, but like Owen wouldn't sit down and talk. Actually, he would. Loki, just play your cards right. Owen can sit down and talk. He can, but would he? No, he would. Like very reluctantly, he would. Now, maybe not, but like you can have a small chance. If Sausage wrote it and it doesn't work, I have like Owen Wood. They don't let him. True. Would the cure actually work though? That is the question. I feel like I feel like low key, I wanna say the cure might actually work. Mainly because of the third mainly because we have the third book now. Like the first two I was a little reluctant, but like after the third book I there might be a chance. I'm not like 100% sure it would work, but I won't be surprised if it did or didn't. Because like in the book, the third book, basically the vampire that wants to be quote unquote cured has to willingly do it, you know? So again, it's all about like how they personally think about it. So like first they do a ritual, then they have to like kill all the main vampires, and then they have to willingly turn back or something. But like the having to kill the main vampires, that's what I don't understand. Because that's not what's gonna turn them back. For sure, because like when Lewis died, Owen didn't turn back. When the person that turned Scott died, Scott didn't turn back. Ooh, wait, or maybe the reason why they didn't turn back is mainly because they're okay with being a vampire already. Guys, wait, hear me out. Maybe the reason why Scott and Owen didn't turn back even when like the vampires that turned them died is because they're already content with being a vampire. They're already okay with being a vampire. Like Scott is very happy with his life. Owen doesn't want to turn back because it's the only thing that he has left of Lewis. Yeah, it's all about like mentality, I guess. So it could work, but they just have it has to be consensual. Like the vampire has to agree it. What would it mean by desire then? It would be like, I think it would be just like the person that turned them, I guess, because I don't think it's like the root cause. I don't think, because that'd be too messy. But there also is a chance that the cure wasn't actually tested. The Latin translate to saying you willingly give it up, and you need to say it while being near one of the beacons. But do they only need to say the words, or do you need to mean them? I feel like they need to mean them. They need to mean them. It has to be genuine. Because you can't just say something and poof, it'll just appear. Nah. Because they they in a way they do emphasize like the way somebody thinks, or like their their innermost thoughts, it affects somebody like very much so. Like this is the reason why Pyro looks way more like a monster compared to the other vampires. This is why the other vampires look the way they are. It's because it's a physical manifestation of like their the deepest darkest parts of themselves. I don't think Pyro would agree to deal with the capital. Yeah. So I don't think anybody is willing to give up their vampirism. I don't think so. I don't think they're willing to accept the cure. So I feel like the cure would work, but will it be used? No, I don't think so. Because everybody's pretty happy with their vampire lives now. Except maybe Apo. Like, Apo's only enduring it now because she has to leave for Cherry. But, like, I don't think that, she really wants to stay a vampire forever. And Cleo, I actually have no idea what Cleo's deal is. Still love them. Yeah, none of the vampires want to cure right now. What are your thoughts on the Lewis is a goldsmith related to the goldsmith's theory? I mean, I I can I don't fully understand like where it came from. Like, oh wow, yeah, sure, Scott turned a bunch of people, I guess, but I don't think that automatically means they're goldsmiths. I feel like, yeah, because the one that turned Lewis was his mother. Wait. I'll pull up the tweet. I'll pull up the tweet. Here we go. Yeah, I was a turned child, only 8, by my lovely mother, Vidette. So, their mother could have been a goldsmith, if you want to believe that theory. Like, yeah. So I don't think Lewis is a goldsmith. Like, it's nice, but I don't think so. I don't believe it. But Apo did say they wanted to protect their loved one for eternity with vampirism. Oh, let's be in love together for eternity. Yippee, yippee. Okay, so that's the end of that. Let's go back to what I was actually supposed to be doing. Scott was probably the first of the goldsmiths to be turned, so that doesn't make sense to me. Really? Probably the first of the goldsmiths to be turned. I mean, I can sort of see that, considering how he was turned by just some random guy that was like, hey, want to be rich and powerful forever? He was like, oh, hell yeah. I already have the rich part. Let's be powerful forever. Maybe his mother was married to the goldsmiths? Do we know if Scott had siblings? Oh, yeah, we know if Scott had siblings. Zornoth exists. I'm just kidding. Wait, what are goldsmiths? Are they blood related to Scott or just random? I'm actually not sure. I don't think it was explicitly stated. It's either like blood related family or just like, another coven. I don't think it's a coven actually, because I'm pretty sure like Scott worked alone. Yeah, I feel like so I think it could be like blood related. I feel like the goldsmiths are blood related, but not everyone in the goldsmiths is a vampire. Will the vampires even have the ability to have vampire born kids? I actually have no idea. Do vampire genetics pass down? Not sure. what do I personally think? Probably not. That's why, like, Lewis's mother turned him, because it doesn't pass down. That's what I think. Scott only turned his rich friend, so unless there's another relative we don't know about, he's probably one of the only vampires. Empire's reference. Hell yes, guys. Everybody get Empire's piled like right now. Yeah, so I don't think that the Goldsmiths was a coven. I think the Goldsmiths was just like Scott's actual family. I need to do this. I actually don't know what I should do for like this thingy, because this is just gonna have a bunch of stuff written about like my leading theories and like my personal world building. It's not like, this is less theory, more so like AU, because I plan on inserting so many other people to this for my AU. Like, because of Jimmy and Grian's like Vein-bound stream, I already have like a Jimmy and Grian Vampires SMP world design. What are we doing? We're yapping about like personal world building theories about the church. I hate the church in Vampires SMP. Jimmy and Grant? Yes. Wait, God. Wait. I actually have sketches. I drew them during class. I'll pull them out. Okay. Do you think the Afterlife series is connected to Vampires SMP at all? No. I don't know. No, definitely not. I'm sorry, guys. I love to hear the theories, but I personally don't believe in them. Like, yes, vampires SMP and Afterlife, Scott, literally look exactly the same, except Scott's skin is like reworked for vampires. But I don't think Afterlife has any connections to Vampires SMP at all, because I'm pretty sure like Afterlife was literally just the afterlife of Vampires SMP. It was said by Owen that in one of the episodes that the Goldsmiths were said to be a cursed family, so that it could somehow. No. Like, what Owen said, he was actually wrong. Like, that was disproven immediately by Scott. So, you know. Like, Owen wasn't 100% sure. He was just guessing. That's literally why he said, I think, to Pyro, like, you should go ask Scott personally about it. Or something. They weren't a cursed family. They were a family that cursed other people. Okay, I'm pulling up my doodles. Okay, here we go. This is very heavily just AU stuff. So, oh guys, I don't have lights. It's so dark in my room. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's like somewhat better. I'm on my bed right now because everything is so cold. It's so cold, and I only just turned my heater on, but I don't even know if it's working right now. So, yep, here we go. Yeah, for my, this would be part of like the Zornoth Vampires SMP AU. But I don't think I'm gonna call it the Zornoth Vampires SMP AU anymore. I'm just gonna call it just me AU. Oh my god, I fucking revealed my face. I revealed my fucking face because my gallery, my dumbass. I hope, please remove that from your memory. Yeah, Deco AU, Deco Vampires SMP AU. Okay, so you're telling me I can have my flower husbands and vampires SMP, buddy? You have no idea. I I fucking drew vampires SMP flower husbands, buddy. Sure, it's a little bit crazy, but like, I'm just scrolling so hard. I made that thingy all. Yep. We didn't see it. We didn't see it. Thank you, guys. I mean, to be fair, I was in costume, so it's not that obvious. Yes. Yes. Okay, and that's why we're doing like church world building, because I want to like fully establish like my idea of the church for Vampires SMP, so I can insert Grian and Jimmy into it because they're both part of the church. And there's also some other people involved in this AU that I can talk about, but they don't have designs yet. Okay. So the main reason why both Jimmy and Grian are working for the church is Loki mainly because of fear. Again, fear. Freaking fear. Okay, so basically in the church, both Jimmy and Lizzie work for the church, but Lizzie was like before Jimmy was a saint, it was Lizzie who was a saint. But something happened where either she was lost, she was missing, or something happened to her, or whatever. And basically, Jimmy started working for the church and became a saint as well to find his sister. Yep. Siblings. I'm siblings truthing my vampires SMP. And he also did it because of Joel. I think, would Joel also work for the church? I'm not sure. I haven't fully decided yet. It's either he is or he just did this for fun. But yeah, basically Joel was like, "Hey, Jimmy, my wife, my wife is missing." And then like Jimmy's like, "Oh my god, my sister's missing." So he turned into a saint. And yep. Literally shaking. Lol. Okay, so if you guys want to know what saints are, basically they're just vampire hunters, but with a cool, holy, special name. That's literally it. And Grian's deal is that he was like just a little victim. A victim. He was turned unwillingly, like probably in the middle of a forest. Maybe he was magically turned by some mysterious guy with a really cool mustache. Who knows? But like, yeah, shortly after he was turned into a vampire, he was taken in by the church. Yeah, and basically the church raised Grian and taught him everything he knows and all of his beliefs. And I like to think that Grian is the one that's basically writing everything to know about vampires because he is a vampire himself. But like, and I also like to think, like for my AU at least, like he's the one that's helping write the tomes and the cures for vampirism because does Grian want to be cured? That's a decision for him to decide. But like, yeah, basically he's just doing this for the church because because he low-key feels indebted to them because they took him in and stuff. And they're working together, which is great. Okay, and then going back to this, yeah, basically this AU is Zornoth was originally the vampire, and Zornoth was the one that turned Scott. And then Scott decided, oh, I don't want to work with you anymore. So I'm gonna hire this saint to kill ya. Lol. Does Zornoth die? Hell yes, he does. R.I.P. And basically, the only reason why Jimmy agreed to be hired by Scott to kill this vampire is because the killing vampires is his thing, and also because if he like gets close to Scott, he can also kill Scott, or at least just weaken him in some way. But like obviously we know Scott immediately clocks his shit. So sad. And basically just the entire time Jimmy's just being held hostage. And Scott said we can have two fabulous vampires here. Okay, and then like during the time that like the witches and whatnot were like planning to revolt against Scott, Jimmy was also there. Like he was planning to save. I mean, Grian was also there. Like he was planning to save Jimmy alongside them, and like the scenario that I thought of was like, oh look, Jimmy, you have a visitor. He says he knows you, and then it's just Grian, and he's like, Jim, what the hell, man? What are you doing? Let's go back. Let's leave. We need to go. And Scott was like, oh, you guys want to go? I'll send you guys on a vacation trip. And then they're just knocked unconscious, and when they wake up, boom, they're in Vein Bound. They're in Scott's vacation home. I need this in AO3 right now, so who's gonna write the AO3? Guys. If only I knew how to write fix. I don't, so. But I do have a doodle. Okay, that's scrapped. But like, yeah. Unfinished. I'm not finishing this. Yeah, so basically, like, Scott thinks that Jimmy planned, like, that invasion at his house to put him to sleep type shit. He was not happy, so he was like, okay, you want to leave so bad? Here, go to this other location where you just die. Why did you scrap this? It's so good. I'm lazy. So yeah, that's my explanation. That's my like lore thingy for Jimmy and Grian's Vein-bound stream. And then in like Avid and Scott's Vein-bound, Avid just randomly asks, hey Scott, who are these two random corpses here at the corner? And Scott's just like, oh, that's Jimmy and Grian, dude. Yep. Yeah, Jimmy and Grian both die inside Scott's vacation home. Great. They become one with Squishy. Okay, I need to okay, I can just I need this like enchanting table text because I'm gonna draw it. You get out. You get out. And also like I got the idea of Saint Lizzie, one because the siblings, but also two because of like X Life. Like when Joel made Lizzie dress up as like in like a Mama Mary skin for Jeremyism. I was like, oh, now I have to do this. And that's why I also think like Joel could also be somewhat associated with the church because of Jeremyism. But he's not gonna worship Jeremy anymore. Oh no. Okay. So I'm finally continuing this because this is what we were supposed to do in the first place. Instead, all I've done is yap for how many minutes? Oh my god, for an hour. I've only been yapping for an hour. When we were supposed to be drawing. I'm so sorry. I'm probably just like gonna draw some quick stuff and then I'm gonna write the text after stream because I want to draw something else after this. Rubs hands evilly. Oh, it's either one of two things. It's either I draw the AU or I do the secret other thing. It's not really secret, but like, you know. So what do you guys want? Do you want the secret thing or do you want AU drawing? You guys decide because I can do either. Secrets. Ooh, you really want the secret. I feel like if you guys knew what the secret was, you'd want to do it. Or you'd be really happy. Secret life tasks sound plain in my mind. Okay, let's do the secret thing. We can do the AU stuff another time. Or I do it myself. Or you guys can do the secret third thing and join the Vampires SMP fan Discord. And I'll join VC and I draw them. You guys need to join the Discord, please. We're almost at 1K members. That's so cool. 1K vampirelings. Please feed us. I don't have Discord. No, get Discord like right now. And also, if you guys did have Discord, I could like do a stream where I VC with you guys, which is fun. You guys are gonna turn into the fishes, the voices in my head. I want to join, but how? Wait, hold on. I'll get the invite link, and then I'll pin it. I'll join. Yay! Control V. It won't paste. Okay, hold on. There we go. I'll pin it. I don't know how to pin it. How do I pin this? I'm such a noob. What the hell? Pin my message, coward. What we drawing? We're doing this like church stuff. This thing that I'm drawing right now, it's basically how I interpret like the magic or the blessings of the beacons. So wait, I'm gonna pull up. Okay, if we look over here. Oops, let's do. There we go. Where link? Do you guys not see my link? Okay, I'll just send the code for the Discord. This vsmp code link code. MG Pearl. Oh my god, they killed my Pearl. But yeah, basically, this is how I said it on like a previous tweet. Basically, I like to imagine that the beacons are also the reason why the humans keep on respawning. Or just the vampires in general, but I don't think so. Yeah, basically like how the humans keep respawning even after they quote unquote died. It's because of holy beacon intervention. Like they do die, but since their souls are trapped like within the confines of like the beacons, they just like chuck the souls back into their bodies and reanimate them. Freaky. Imagine wanting to die, but you can't because of holy beacon intervention. Yeah, and basically these are like the magic powers that the beacons have. Whoa, so cool. It won't. Oh no, no. Okay. We're good. Why won't it send? It hates me. It hates me so much. Why does YouTube hate me? Hold on. I'll type the link here in Ibis Paint. Hold on. It's D6. V9 MA3B. Wait, no, capital B. That's the code. Okay, wait, don't exit the code yet. I'm gonna type it. Yeah, it's just right there. Oh my god, I didn't even finish it. Oopsies. And then just a bunch of random dots. Hell yeah. Because the word's finished. Yay! Yay! Whoa! It says it's expired. It's expired! But it's a permanent invite link. What? I don't understand that. Because it's still, you know, I'm gonna like check it on my alt. Because my alt hasn't joined the Discord yet. I don't even know if we're allowed to have alt accounts. I'm gonna check the rules. Okay, alts are allowed. Invalid or expired. Why does it do that? Just imagine if I just typed the thingy wrong. Maybe it still works for me. This is a letter B. This isn't the number 8, by the way. just in case. You know what? I'm gonna make the font more readable. I think that's a me thing. Nope. Okay. Yeah. It still works. Sorry guys, I just really like using the Minecraft font. Okay, switching my account back. There we go. And then yippee! Okay, I need to... Also, another thing about like this is that I like to headcanon that when they consume like the tome things, it shows on their arms and then their arms light up, and that's super cool. Okay, this is just for colors. This isn't actually like part of the thingy, so I'm gonna put it here. Let me in the Discord. What? You guys should add an art channel to, you know, share fan art. There is an art channel, guys. There is an art channel. What are you talking about? Oh wait, this is so cool. Hell yeah. When you consume the tombs, I imagine you just like munch on them. when they consume the tombs, I just like I like to think that it's you need to scroll down. It's the fourth thing. Okay, so you know how it has the castle, Oakhurst, the Deadwoods, and the lake? It's in the Deadwoods. I like to think that like the tome just magic like goes through the pages in rapidly, like goes through it rapidly, and then it lights up, and then like the thing, it turns into like little star things, and that goes into their arms. So basically all their arms have like this type of tattoo or marking, whatever it could look like. I don't know. And basically the more tomes that you consume, you only see the castle. What? Oh, it's because you have to verify yourself in the rules. You have to tick the check mark in the rules. Tick the check mark in the rules. I thought they just really like eating paper. I mean, this is just my own personal like headcanon. It's not necessarily canon. It's just how I think of it. Oh my god. Wait. It's right here. This. I mean, paper is kind of tasty. Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't eat paper. It keeps opening to my camera. I'm exiting my camera, dude. Oh my god. It doesn't show my face, but it gives me jump scares every time. the way they use their powers is like this, and this is basically like this is basically this, and it looks really cool, and they get aura farming points. That's also like the same thing that my Saint Jimmy was doing with his um with his arms. This like headcanon is, I'm also gonna be drawing this headcanon in this page thing. Yeah, so basically you see what Jimmy's doing here. Yeah, that's basically what it's gonna look like. Oh, right. I just remembered. Okay. Apparently, in Owen's stream, on October 6th, he fucking reacted to my masochist animation, and I only found out about it now. Literally, when I just woke up, I opened Twitter, I fucking saw it, and why did nobody tell me? That was like the scariest thing to wake up to. What do you mean I've been perceived by Owen? Oh my god. Guys, I'm tired. I'm tired of being perceived. Why is bro thinking about? This is like, what the hell, dude? I've already been perceived by Owen. Do you have to perceive me again for the 100th time, Mr. Jack Pyrocythe? Why do they do this to me? They love to torment me. When I don't want to be perceived, I just dress like an eldritch horror. Yeah, that's me, except it's with Yaoi. I'm like, I'm drawing ship art, don't look at my account. And instead, that's what causes them to interact more. No, because that was only the still version. Like, he first saw the still version of the tweet, and then so I was like, okay, he's only seen like the one drawing, and then he suddenly says, oh, there's an animation, we should watch it. And I'm like, no, stop, don't watch the animation, please. Saw a stream and knew I had to hop in. Hi guys, hello. So what are we doing last time? There was a delay. We had beach episodes. What are we doing now? There's a bunch of stuff that we could be doing because there's a bunch of stuff that was said. So the first one is Apo and Avid, which was a college AU, and then Shovel was like, hell yeah, let's do college AU. Next is Sausage, who said he wanted a Halloween party. And third is me and some other people. We want a sleepover. We want a sleepover party. So there's a bunch of ideas. And there's also another one that I wanted, and I was perceived by Sausage. I need to stop being perceived. I swear to God. I'm scared. The Holy in such faith church. Yes, more. We need more. The feeling of network found it. Oh my god, hell yes! The world is his. Oh my god. Scarlet, my fucking goat. Fuck yes. Oh my god. I love it when like Vocaloid um um mixes in with like my other interests, like hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, it's here. The spawning of the bang 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 emoji. Oh, I understand. You understand me. Thank you. I heart Hatsune Miku. Period. My stream is so delayed for me for some reason. Like, I'm watching my own stream. Why is it so delayed? Okay, there we go. Yeah. And Sausage acknowledged it. Does he know that he has the power to do it? Does he know he can like make a short filler video with Pearl where they just, you know, roleplay their empires and vampires characters for fun, you know? No. But this does scare me a little because like the Saint duo in Vampires SMP reminds me so much of the Saint duo in Empires SMP, and I'm like, what does this mean for Pearl's future? I hope she doesn't die, even though it's very likely because she's on 5 hearts. Okay, back to schedule. I need to shade this. Hold on. They can't kill her. I love women too much. Period. Honestly. So true. So real. I agree. She's gonna solo every single vampire on my soul. Wait, have you seen Scott's tweet regarding like because I found it so fucking funny. I love it so much. And he replied to my mutual too, like, oh my god, they cannot stop losing. About that I never actually dropped below like 9 hearts. No, let's be delusional a little. Pearl is strong. This is a whole lot of yapping and getting distracted, but I love it. Oh my god, this is my true form, guys. Hey! Oh my god, there we go. vsmp CC's on their way to jump scare every single member of the vsmp fandom. We're being tormented right now. I'm so scared. When I don't have Twitter, so I have to use Deco. Oh my god. You know what? Sure. Whatever. Also, this is also one of the other reasons why I love the lasso fill. It lets me write cool stuff like this because this isn't a font. I wrote this using the lasso fill. I love lasso fill. People should use lasso fill more often because it's my favorite tool in the whole wide world. Every single time I learn something from Twitter, it's because I got it off the fan Discord and then hopped on Twitter to go look. I know about this stuff happening on Twitter because I'm chronically online. I learned all my business on Twitter, unfortunately. I'm trying to learn lasso fill, but I'm low-key failing. What? Lasso fill is so fun though. You just have to be like, you just have to know like what shape you want to get out. Yeah, basically you just have to understand what shape you want, and it's a piece of cake. You just have to understand how to visualize it before like putting it, because lasso fill does not have line art unless you will it to be so. Because I do have lasso fill art that has quote unquote line art, but it's not line art, it's just lasso fill. Everything is lasso fill. My goat. Yeah, see what I mean? Because I don't have pressure sensitivity, so I don't have line weight. So I just used my lasso fill magic, did it myself. No ads, please. Thank you. Oh, right. Yeah, I actually drew this before I got my iPad. Yeah, so I drew half of like that thing on my phone, and then I drew the rest on my iPad. I sadly can't use it. I'm a Procreate child. See, that's my least favorite thing about Procreate. It doesn't have it doesn't have as good of a lasso fill as Ibis Paint. Oh, like it only has this, which is ugly. Let's draw an ugly flower. Like, ew, what is that, dude? Tisk. Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, I want to stop doing this. I've lost the motivation. I want to do the secret thingy that I want to do after this. I want to do it now. Actually, I'll just sketch the other things that I wanted to draw, and we can move on. I feel like I'm gonna be using Procreate a lot today. I don't. I'm not used to it. I wanna get an Apple Pen before I keep using Procreate. I'm an IBS pink finger child who does not use the lasso tool. You are missing out. 2023, I downloaded IBS Paint to fill out a form on my phone, and then my dad bought me an iPad and Apple Pen when he saw me doodling on my phone. I was like, okay, well now I have to learn digital art. TBH, I just use a semi-transparent brush to fake line weight. I fake line weight when I did line art a bunch of times. I used to fake line weight a bunch of times too. But wouldn't life be so much easier if I just had line weight to begin with, So, oh fuck, okay. Okay, so we're gonna be drawing the beacon. We're sketching the beacons more like. It helps me cope since I have an obscure brand of tablet and I'm left-handed. No. Okay, for the beacons, I actually don't know what I want to do with the beacons. I just want them to have this really cool frame. So, no, something like this. The beacons are so interesting to me. Why are they like that? Oh, buddy, we did a full-on discussion about the beacons earlier. I'm so sad you missed it now, because it was crazy. Oh my god, I was late to the beacon discussion. Dude, we had a timeline and everything. I'm not explaining this again, unfortunately. The beacons would look cursed if they were circular. That's why I'm making them still square, but I'm adding like embellishments to the sides. I want there to be wings. Ooh, that's really cool. Okay, me like. Finally, a stream where I don't start a cursed meme. Thank you. Because I'm tired. And I'm not in the mood. Because I'm low-key sick. Bedridden in the sense that I'm streaming on my bed. Halloween was really fun. Like, we celebrated Halloween on school. That was like the first time I ever celebrated Halloween in school. Because in the Philippines, it's like not too common to celebrate that stuff in school. Like Christmas, hell yeah. Valentine's Day, hell yeah. Halloween, you better hope that they celebrate Halloween. That was my first time wearing a costume in school. Fun! By the way, sorry if I don't type a lot. It's okay, dude. The fact that you're in every stream, you've been here for every stream is already like crazy to me. I'm learning for a test right now, so if I don't talk a lot, don't worry, I'm still there. Please study for your test instead of being on my stream. I'm not a good background noise because I'm noisy as hell. I love giving candy to the kids, the teenagers, because the teenagers are dedicated to their mad detailed handmade cosplays. That's so cool. Unfortunately, though, the younger grades went trick-or-treating at, like, our class, and we didn't have any candy, so instead, me and my classmates just terrorized the children. Fun. I mean, they asked trick-or-treat. They didn't say they wanted a treat. We gave them a trick instead. What time is it where you live, just out of curiosity? It is currently... It's 4:41 right now. It's a great background noise. I'm already using you as background noise right now. Really? Look, when I started streaming, I didn't expect you guys to be this devoted. Like, what the hell? I just expected you guys to come here and go in, like, what, 10 minutes? A PM? Yep. Only reason I've gone quiet is because I'm tired and need a nap. Well, please take a nap. Don't force yourself to be here. You guys are too nice. This is a really pretty beacon. Sure hides how much I hate the church. So this could be like what a consecrated beacon could look like. And then we can like fill this in with the orange. Wait, no, this orange specifically. Damn, it's 8 a.m. in the country. Whoa! Yeah, I decided to like stream this because I wanted a more time zone friendly for you guys, because some of Like for Gem, for example, like because of the how many times you missed my streams, I Loki did this for you because you missed so many times. So so it's more like a Filipino friendly stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream later tonight. Probably not, because I've already streamed once. I don't need to stream again. But maybe if like some people are on VC in the vsmp Discord server, like maybe Luke or Budgie, my dad, my pseudo dad. So guys, since Luke isn't here, I just want to talk about how fucking crazy I am. Hello. Like Luke found me because of vampires, but I knew Luke since like what, 2021, 2022 or something, because of empires. And dude, I was like the biggest fan of like his Blender animations. And when he followed me back, like because of vampires, I was going insane, low-key. Like, oh my god, it's fucking Luke, dude. And now we're chatting together on Discord, voice chatting on Discord, streaming together. What? It's so mind-boggling. I'm so grateful. Decorating these beacons like pumpkins. Something like that, maybe. I don't know if I want to make it like more circular or if I want to like do something more. But like that's for future me to figure out. I feel like the frame of this would look the same even if it was neutral, because the church made it. But if it was desecrated, I feel like this beacon would go through an outfit change. Just a rough sketch, so I'm gonna fix that up later on IBS Paint. Lol. I'm lazy. Copy and paste. So we can erase this. I have a question. I have a series on YouTube where I draw views of characters. I've drawn Scott, Owen, and Shelby. Who should I draw next? You need to draw Pyro. You've already drawn Scott, Owen, and Shelby. That means you have to draw Pyro next. Finish the main four. The main Kevin members. My found family. Pyro! Oh, right. That also reminds me, like, I asked, I'm pretty sure, like, yesterday, like, on Twitter, what content creator they remind me of in Vampires SMP. And to nobody's surprise, it's the most answers that I got was Scott. But I want to know, what do you guys, which content creator in Vampires SMP do you guys associate me with? Or not even in Vampires SMP, in like Minecraft YouTubers in general. Which do you guys associate me with? Drift or Shelby or LD Shadow Lady? Like, no, like, if you like see my account, like what's the first content creator that comes to your mind? Like, it could be based off of like what I like, or like what I post. Yeah, Scott makes the most sense to me. I'm surprised I didn't think, oh, it's probably Scott, because in my eyes, it's not Scott, because like for me he's not actually like my main POV. If I said though, you that would be totally wrong, because like he's the first POV that I watch every time for vampires. But I only think it's not Scott because I haven't watched his stuff in a while. Like I don't watch his life series POVs anymore. That's so oh, I should, but I don't. Is it cheating if I said you're the Zornoth guy to me? Oh, thank you. I know it's basically the same as saying Scott's major again, but I want to have that reputation, please. I want to be known as the Zornoth guy. But then again, Snakey, the mutual that I have on TikTok, they're definitely like um they're definitely more known as the Zornoth guy compared to me, which is sad because I literally have the daily Zornoth username on Twitter. So sad. Like I've been Zornoth maxing ever since. Yeah, ever since. Yeah, it's like when I was going into Vampires SMP, I thought I was gonna be a Shelby type of person, because Shelby was like the main reason why I started watching Vampires SMP. I was like, oh, it's another POW SMP. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not, but it's YouTube exclusive, so that's cool. And then Shelby's character released, and I was like, oh my god, I have to watch this. I have to watch this, dude. I mean, I have some Shelby art, but I definitely have more Scott art, and that pisses me off. I'm sick and tired of drawing this man. I'm sick and tired of drawing Scott. But the people like it when I draw Scott. I was holding off on watching till episode 4, and when I did, it was instant hyperfixation. And Vampires SMP is so good, man. I can't stress enough how good it is, dude. Okay, I'm putting way too much effort on this. We need to deviate. I was supposed to do my first POVs were Sausage and Avid, and I only had time for one, so I went with Avid because he felt more lore heavy. But now I miss Town POV, so I'm running back to Sausage. Lol. You know, I need to go full Empire's SMP mode and watch every single POV, but at the same time, that is such a heavy task for me. But I really want to watch everyone's POV because, like, every member of the cast is dear to me. Like, this is the type of love that I was feeling for Empires, which is crazy because Empires is always my number one. Like, not even the live series or any other series can top Empires for me. So the fact that it's like around on par with, like, Vampires is around on par with Empires is crazy. Honestly, the main reason why I went back to watching like Scott's POV was because he was a vampire, and like I love Afterlife SMP and I miss it, so I was like, oh my god, I need to do this. I'll never watch Martin's POV. I refuse. No one can convince me. Why? Why not though? Why not watch Martin's POV? Do you have a grudge against him? Martin hate is not tolerated, by the way. I'm so sorry. Or any content creator hate. Unless it's the Green Man, in which case, go ahead. He seems less relevant, plus he's literally done nothing. I don't actually hate much adventures. Honestly, I just, like, I want to know, like, what's the deal with Martin's character at this point, because low-key, I haven't seen any discussions about his, like, his past. Like, he said something about how he's lying about his nobility, and I'm like, okay, expand on that more. And now we're at, like, we're about to move on to episode 7, and we still don't have it. We hardly have anything. The first POV was Pearl because I was watching her live series POV when Vampires SMP started. But then I was told Scott was vampire and I loved the bad guys. So real. I got into vsmp before episode 2 dropped after I got into a car crash. Damn! Okay. Crazy casual thing to say. In fact, every time I've gotten into my MCYTs because I'm in the trenches, when I start getting word of a new big Minecraft series, I start shaking in my boots for my life. Oh my god. Crazy thing to just casually say, by the way. Yeah, I started watching Vampires SMP after getting into a car crash. No biggie. Do you think Green and Pearl are related in any way? Because, you know, Sky... Like, in real life? No. In real life, no. In what? Like, in the live series? I like the headcanon that they're siblings. I don't think they actually are siblings. Or related in any way. In Vampires SMP. Ooh, in AU? In AU. Yes. Yes, they're definitely siblings, but like... Oh, wait, no. Not siblings, but like... Distant cousins? That's the crumbs you'll get from my AU. They're distant... Green and Pearl are distant cousins. Somewhat in touch, but like not too close. Oh wait, no, wait. Go back. Go back. I forgot that like Grian was in a whole entire different timeline to Pearl. So he'd probably be more like a distant relative. Like great uncle. Because Grian and Jimmy were alive during Scott's time, so for sure they're dead now. I mean, they are dead because, you know, vein bound, but like... The nurses in the ER watching me pull up Vampires SMP Avid on YouTube with my functioning hand because Oomph was talking about it on Twitter. I thought someone said that the lost family of Pearl are Gem and Green for something in lore, but I don't know. Oh my... maybe, guy, I don't think that's canon. Actually, I'm not sure because I don't watch Pearl's POV. I think that's just fun headcanons. But that's a headcanon that I can get by. Would Green come back? Because, like, you know how Scott came back after Apple killed him? I feel like, for Green, actually, I'm not sure. It's either he's just stuck in, like, the vein-bound trenches right now. Yeah, like that's what I think. He's just stuck in the vein-bound trenches, and people just assume he's dead. Pearl gotta meet her great-grand-uncle. No, she'll die. She'll die in Scott's vacation home. More like vacation. Actually, not vacation home, vacation retreat. Oh, that's... Oh, this is cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is the main reason why I wanted to add wings. It's because when it's consecrated, it's angel wings. But when it's desecrated, it's vampire bat wings. Cool. Whoa! If you both pick sacrifice, you both get freedom at the cost of getting merged into one form. Ooh, that's horrifying. Actually, I think it's better to just stay in the trenches forever. Pearl is some sort of like monster hunter, isn't she? So what would the relation between Green and Pearl be? I mean, since they're like very distant relatives for my AU, I don't I don't even think Pearl knows. Like, if you were to ask Pearl about Grian, she'd be like, "Oh, I don't really know about him. He's just some guy that worked in the church as a scholar, maybe." When sacrifice from one ascent is like one player gets sunflower fields on the surface and the other invisibly watches over their shoulder and gets text like your choice gave them their freedom or something. Sunflower field. It's these sunflowers are haunting me, dude. First in Empires, now in the Life series, and also in Vampires. It's like they don't want me to be happy anymore. I've never looked at sunflowers the same ever. Flip. Oh, wrong. There we go. Why are your beacons designed so cool? Stop! Oh, stop it! Gushes. I'm thinking about them on the fly, actually, so I don't know what I'm doing. What if I do this? Oh, why would you mention sunflower seeds? I just realized how hungry I am. Okay, this would be a lot sharper. Yeah, basically like shape language. The sharper it is, the eviler it is. The shape language is shape languaging. Yes! The bottom would be the same. I really like using earphones while watching your streams because I feel like I'm in the room with you. Ah! Really? I actually have no idea what my mic situation is. Like, I only find out when I watch after stream because I don't have a microphone. I'm just using my iPad. My streams will never not be scuffed. So, thank you for dealing with me. Why is the shading on the beacon so yummy? Oh my lord. That was a mistake because I wasn't even supposed to shade them. These are supposed to be sketches. I'm in the art block trenches. Should I do fan art of the vampire that doesn't put to drag myself out of the trenches? And who should I draw? I want you to draw someone that not a lot of people are drawing. Because I need to see more fan art. I want you to draw Drift. I want you to draw my baby. I want you to draw Drift. Because I love Drift. The beloved ever. Oh! I didn't see that message. Message retracted. No more cursed memes, I can't draw. Yeah, that's what happens when you make jokes about me. I give you that's why I draw so often. It's because I give my art block to other people. I'm giving you my art block. You're welcome. I want to remake this in Blockbench, so I have a 3D model of the beacons. That'd be really cool. You help me escape my art block I'm drawn on right now. Yippee! Well, it depends what I want to do with you. It's either I give you motivation or I give you art block. Okay, that's enough sketching from me. Wait, actually no, I'm gonna like full on. Yeah. Okay, I think. What is the situation with Drift's hair? I can pull up like the art for you. Oh wait, this is so cool. My goat. Or my goat. So much trauma. He's going through a crisis right now. Don't please. Pow. Pow. Here we go. Here's the official drawing. I'm pretty sure she has her hair in like a ponytail. Look at her, she's so cute. Squeezes her. Okay, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 2 hours already? Oh my god. And 3/4 of the stream I was just yapping. Hello. She's not in the credits of others' videos, they forgot her. What? Oh, why? Okay. So we're pretty much done with this. By done with this, I mean I'm gonna continue this myself. Lol. Oh wait, I want to finish this. Actually, I changed my mind. Just finish this real quick. Like, just add shading, you know. Like a little shading. And then we can move on. I want to do... Yay, we're finally going to do the secret thing. But not really. It's not really that much of a secret because I already mentioned it before. We're going to do the bloodletting animatic. Yippee! Yippee! Finally, I have time to do it. So, more videos from me. Finally. This is my first time making an animatic though, like actual animatic. And it's gonna be similar to like other animatics where they don't have colors. But maybe no, like not no colors, but more like it's not gonna be like fully colored compared to like my other stuff. Like for example, for like the animation memes or like the Zornoth music video, because I can't be bothered. Yeah, like one color or two. Like the intro, the more like the first half of, yeah, like something similar to this. It's gonna look similar to this. So like not necessarily like one color, but more like just specific colors. I'm actually gonna probably use this unless I think of a better color combination. Have it progressively get worse with each frame. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? Okay, there's nothing in here. I can use this. Okay, so what's a good color palette for bloodletting? Because I could use the color palette that I used last time, which is this dark blue with red, because like that's such a vampire vsmp color palette. Because I use these dark blues as my blacks. Red and gold. Ooh. Oh my god. More of a pink, red. Red and gold. Let's see. More like red and yellow, because if it's gold, I'm gonna have to render every single line art, which I don't want to do. Or should I give Owen and Legs 2 different color palettes? Like, Legs could be red and gold, while Owen is like this. Boop. Bald, bald, bald. In my head, I associate Legs with green. Ooh, you're so right. It's mainly because of his eyes. But I should have given my Legs like a green color palette, low key, because there's too much red in my life. But I accidentally made Legs like really pink. If I can find him. Like, this is the closest I'll ever get. Okay. Yeah, like as you can see here, like it's like pinks and purples. Mm-hmm. This color. Welcome back. Oh wait, if this is gonna be Owen, it's gonna be less saturated, like more warmer. French flag color scheme on my screen right now. I don't want to steal each other's colors because Cleo is teal and Avid was green. Now they're both purple. I think it's the vampirism catching up to them. Actually, no, Cleo's still like teal-ish. And I love Cleo for that. Like, there's too many red vampires. And because of my forbidden knowledge, I also know who else is gonna have what color schemes everybody's gonna have on their vampires forms. And I just gotta say, Cleo might top everyone for best vampire design. Strictly because she isn't red like everybody else. No, I can fix him, he says. Who is this psychic? What do you mean? Ah, boo-hoo, you fumbled. Oh, he's in Owen's side. This means I have to draw Owen in Legs' side. Okay. It's because they're gay. It's the gayness. I'm just slay. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but on Twitter, people keep on saying that Vampires Owen is short. I'm in anime territory. I think because my design for Vampires Owen, he's a tall guy, but everyone's like, no, he's short. He's a short guy, a short wet cat. And even his wife says that about him, and I'm like, oh my god, guys, no, he's tall and menacing. Owen is tall, exactly. Owen is so tall, exactly. He gives off tall. I don't care if his like bug eyes on his skin make him look shorter. He's tall to me. I'm also of the opinion that Abbott is like 6'1" with bad posture and his limbs are too long for him and he's a gangly freak of nature. But that's been a harder sell for my friends to get behind. I see it. Loki, I see it. I'm so sad in episode 6 the bloodletting ship sailed because Legs used his name. I can't. Do you mean sunk? No, they're in their divorce arc right now. They're gonna get back together, I swear. Legs said something about him kissing somebody. It's fucking Owen. Oh my god, guys. We were how close before Legs brought up the ex? Bro, literally brought. Oh my god. Why did you do that, man? And the fact that he genuinely thought that Owen would hear him out after he used his dead lover that way. Like, no, dude. It sailed away into the jaws of the Kraken his morning. I heard about that. It's a height extension, actually. Oh my god. Is 5'10" short to you guys? I must be midget sized for you guys. Oh my goodness. apologies, and coming through. No, 5'10" is like tall. 5'10" is not short at all. 5'5" and under is what I get to make fun of. Oh my god, please don't make fun of me. I'm short as hell. It's probably because of the Asian genes. Do we fuck with this color palette? How's the weather down there, nerd? Stop. You can't make fun of me today. Because if you make fun of me, I'm gonna end stream, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, we already have 2 hours worth of stream content. I can end here if I wanted to. Use your words carefully, chat. My family thinks I'm a freak of nature as a 5'8" person in a sea of 5'2" Cesians. You are low-key a freak of nature if that's... It's because I am the 5'2" Cesian. Nerd, go do your homework. I'm on autumn break, mind you. It is to me as a 6-foot girl. Okay. Just because you're closer to God doesn't mean... No, shut up, I know, Bash. Okay, guys, I'm ending stream. Bye. It was nice knowing you guys. Nice knowing you guys. We gotta keep bringing up my height. The end button is right there. I love threatening people. Yeah, tread carefully, guys. You're very tall. I don't want to be fed lies. I don't want to be fed lies. I know I'm short. Just don't use that against me. You're so tall, maxing Auraful. Anyways, we love you at any height. Yeah, that's the appropriate response. You're taller than me. When he's all tired and menacing, my legs is just there. Bro is mourning his absolute fumble, dude. He took all the punches. No, I should have threatened ending stream during my homework stream. Because I was being beaten by rocks during my homework stream. And I will never forgive you guys for that. We're closer to the devil. We can easily break ankles. That's a plus. Okay. Wait. I'm just gonna open the lights real quick because I'm gonna picture the storyboard. The stream wasn't even working. What do you mean? Okay. Wait, guys, should I get food? Yes, I should get food. I don't know if you guys heard or if the mic picked it up, but my stomach started rumbling. I'm getting food. I got a whole AP Lit essay due Tuesday. So why are you in my stream when you should be studying and preparing? and doing your essay? Okay, I'm back. I am back. I got me some food. I just want to eat a little before doing anything first. Ay tayo, may talumpati pagali ako. Do it. Why are you here? Do it. We are the Decolings, please be first. No, I'm procrastinating. I'm doing it tomorrow. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Schoolwork is not something I have to worry about right now. That is a problem for other days. Yeah, huh? What do you mean? It's legit. I'm literally on break right now. Okay. I'm just gonna have to repicture my storyboards again because there's some stuff that I have to redo because of episode 6. And also because I don't want to go through my gallery where you see my face. Whoop, up. Yeah, I'm gonna redo that first bit. Oh my god. Okay, chat, I gotta go. The kids require my attention. What kids? You have children? Off to play Roblox. Bye, Decadence. I'm pretty sure I showed the storyboards last time already. Goodbye. Okay. Oh crap, I'm at 14%. Hold on. Gonna charge. Not my kids. Damn. Okay, I generally don't know if I should do this in Procreate or if I should do this in Ibis Paint. I want to do it in Procreate for once. Okay, so I'm gonna I always thought of legs as like a light minty green. Whoa. Light minty green. Whoa. I know I just gave him like the pink-ish, like red, pink, purple color palette because of like Red Cross imagery. Okay, that was my main inspiration. And then like his green eyes is just magical pop of color. Okay, I'm finally done eating. Time to lock in. So this is the first frame. Second, I just really love doing like the moon in the sky thing. I'm gonna do it again. I did it with the Major Scythe video. I'm doing it again. Because the doctor and like sanitary and stuff. Yeah. No. Okay, but like if you're going for that, it should be like you could also add something like it's light, but it's muddied and dirtied because there's blood on his hands, and it's not just, oh, I killed someone, or oh, I saw someone die at war. I poisoned an entire town. I don't think that's something to be taken lightly. This could be the Lewis wouldn't want you to be the monster that you're becoming, being accused of. I can help you type shit. It's 2 and 3. It's not gonna be legs crashing out anymore. It's gonna be Owen. Whoa. I need to draw Owen so many times to the point that it's like muscle memory. Like how I draw Scott and Pyro so many times. Like I need to do that with Owen because he really is like one of my favorites, and yet I just never draw him as often. And I need to work on that because oh my god. And then he just increasingly becomes angrier. Yes. This was supposed to be episode 4, so I might have to change the environment a little. Because he's like on a tree. But no, he was still in, like around the I love when his character is so deep that it made me cry over blocks. Exactly. Like what the hell, man? Let me hear what I have to say. Shocking. And I want in this part I want to show something about like the stuff he did, which was poisoning the town. Or maybe I could just like do an alt version. Oh wait, no. Here. Flash with blood on hands. Next. Wait. Oh, but I still want to show the flash. Past. On BD. I might do like 3 drawings for this and then end stream because I do not want to repeat the 7-hour stream. I don't want to repeat that ever again because that was painful. Vampires SMV enjoyment so bad I put a quote from it as one of my 2 senior yearbook quotes. Yearbook class has to pick from me. The animation from the prisoner has me sobbing. Exactly. That fucking animation broke me. You know, and you know what they said? Oh, I love reading your replies and rubbing my hands evilly. I'm like, why would you do this to me? So I'm paying back with my own animatic because I'm evil too. Okay, we're gonna have to we're redoing this to the shot with Owen, like the on like this, and then like the background is that's supposed to be legs. Oh my god! But like that shot, basically. I don't know how I'm gonna replicate that. I'd need a reference image. And then it's still gonna be an eye close up, except the eye is different. You know what? I figure it out. I'm not even done with this sketchbook part. You can do it. I believe in you. Freaking necking, dude. No, you can just really tell that this was supposed to be like for episode 4. And I can't change everything because I want it to be like a general thing instead of just it's switching it entirely to an episode 6 thing. Yeah. I'm like half locked in because I don't know what to do. Ooh, wait, maybe here. This is more work for me, but like eye, legs, and okay. Anticipating. Owen, angry. Very angry. Okay, I think I've modified my storyboards well enough. I'm just gonna have to like zoom this out a little. Here. Here. Then I'm gonna make 3 backgrounds. One that's... Was it this or this? Actually, it doesn't matter. One that's green. One that's red. And one that's black. Oh my god. Okay, let's start with the first one, which is easy enough. It's literally just a sky. Look like myself after you... Like my soul after you post this animation. Where I'm from, we don't celebrate Halloween. You know, in the Philippines, same. Like, it's not common, but like it exists, sure, and people can celebrate it, but like it's not like compared to Christmas, like it's not as widely, you know. But I'm glad, like, since my school is like on an Australian curriculum, and I'm also like in the capital city, it means that I get to celebrate Halloween. Yippee! Sorry for the dyslexia. It's okay, man. Doing the same moon. My even my moon has like a custom world building design. It's supposed to look like a bat wing. Because vampires, duh. I wonder what Linda is up to nowadays. Dying, maybe. It's a very yummy design, to be honest. It's literally just a moon, but thank you. It's a pretty moon. Ooh, I'm not liking the colors too much. Fuck. I might have to tweak the colors again. If I went for like a pink, more pinkish red. And it's... This means I have to redo my freaking moon. Alright. I like this color palette more. For this, I'm low-key taking inspiration from... Ooh, wait, I'm gonna search it before I butcher their username. Yeah, from Nuno the kitten. Like, their wolf animation for Vampires SMP. That was so cool. The colors were so scrumptious. I'm taking inspiration from that. Whoop, whoop. The color theory is color theory. There is no color theory yet. I mean, in a way, sorta, like complementary colors or whatever, but like... Okay, I do not need to put this much effort in this. I said the same thing in like the first half of the Cure video. I was like, I do not need to put that much effort in this first bit because it is literally just supposed to be a messy doodle first part. Ugh. The Cure cover you used was so good, by the way. I loop it a lot. Oh my god. Right? Like, that cover was so fucking banger. And then when I looked again at, like, the original, like, YouTube video, I realized that my video surpassed the cover views. And I'm like, guys, why are you not watching the freaking cover? Watch the cover. It's so good. Like, I was literally obsessed when I came across it on my For You page. And I'm still upset that, like, they still haven't uploaded the cover to Spotify. They said they were gonna upload it on the 27th. It is now November. The Cure cover made me jump. I loved seeing, like, everyone being like, oh my god, Cure? Or, oh my god, I opened the video and it's Cure? What? Even though the video was literally titled Cure, like, guys, what did you expect? It's come on, guys. I'm okay. And I might do a little gradient here. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my god, wait, that looks... Hell yeah. Okay, so the background doesn't look as boring anymore. Then I'm gonna do the same thing to the rest. A little texture does wonders. Scene number 2. Wait, Loki, I need to pull up the screenshot for this. What did it look like again? I forgot. I'm still laughing at the typo. Lewis wouldn't want you to be the moster. Oh my god, why am I still getting notifications for my masochist video? Stop it. Let it die. Stop retweeting it. Don't retweet it anymore. Okay, if I digested that enough. Also, I realized it's not daytime anymore for that. Which, I mean, it's still daytime in that screenshot, which, yikes. But it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We will make do. You know, Lex was kind of asking for it with that sign. Exactly. Like, bro, what? Like, in any circumstance, you don't use the name of somebody's dead, of somebody, like, the name of a dead person to somebody close to someone. Inspired me to use the lasso tool. I'm using it right now for shadows. Very good. I'm so confused why he thinks Owen can be saved, but Scott can't. If anything, they're just begging Owen to go on a rampage. Like, you know, the reason why he thinks Owen can be saved is because, like, this is like I heard that I saw this like on Twitter, like an analysis. It's because Legs sees himself a lot in Owen because they both have blood on their hands, and if he can save Owen, that means that Legs is still worthy of being a good person. Like, that's what he thinks of himself. By he, like, if Owen is saved, he can be a good person. The he in that situation is Legs. Like, if I can help Owen, then maybe I can also be saved from my sins. Lol. The crime he did, it's a burden that he has to carry until death. But if he's a vampire, then he'll have to carry that burden for eternity. Vampirism is a gift, they said. If Legs turned into a vampire, he's gonna become the monster that he created in that town many years ago. He's gonna be consumed by the hunger that, you know, stuff to think about. You know, all of these people need therapy. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Finally done with the sketch, though. I don't really like the hair I did. No, don't put yourself down like that. Okay, wrong blue. What was it again? Lewis wouldn't want you to be the moster. Wait. I'll fix his typo. Oh wait, I spaced that wrong. I still spaced it wrong. Oh my god, I have to... This is is very intelligent. I'm surprised he couldn't read the room well enough to know name-dropping Lewis wouldn't help and would make things worse. Oh. But like at the same time, the thing that Legs said about that situation where he genuinely thought that he didn't do anything wrong. Wait. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Okay, here it is. Oh, the reason why there was a typo was because like the text in the sign wouldn't fit otherwise. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. He just hoped nobody would notice. Okay. I like your character, bro, but Jesus Christ, did you really think Owen was gonna think, yeah, maybe you're right to that message about Lewis? All in good fun, of course. Genuinely, yes. Everything Owen had said about Lewis was loving and kind, and I had hoped that by cutting through the rage and revenge, there was a chance to help Owen refine that kindness in himself. At least that was the doctor's hope. Damn. My yeah, we doomed as hell. They ruined me. Oh my god. I can't. Oh, what the hell? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? They accused him of. And I'm just gonna pull up the picture so I can. There we go. Oh my god, I need to stop spacing things wrong. Okay. We don't have to fight. I can help you. Bloodletting is currently sunken at the bottom of the ocean and I want to cry. So true. Oh, they make me so sick. Why are they like this? I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Okay, I forgot what the original color is. Here we go. Actually, I'm not sure. Should I do this like this? Yes, I should. Okay, I'm not talking as much anymore. I need... Guys, talk to me. Ask me, like, questions and stuff. Or something. I don't know. Give me stuff to answer. Thank you. How was your holiday? It was fun. For, like, my first Halloween after, like, a while of not being able to celebrate properly, that was really fun. Like, I enjoyed school because we were all in costume, even though we are literally, like, one of the older kids. Usually when it's older kids, you'd be like, oh, they're probably not going to be wearing costumes. But we're, like, the class that wore the most costumes. So that made me happy. I enjoyed my classmates. And I, like, did a photo shoot, small mini photo shoot with my outfit, which was fun because I don't usually take pictures of myself. And it was also like a celebration of my classmate's birthday, which was fun because it was like some sort of VR thing where we just shoot each other. I enjoyed that. So yeah, it was really fun, also really exhausting. Where does your name come from? Okay, so my name, um, because I went by a different name back then. Um, the name that I went by was actually like, my real name, like my second real name, because I have two first names, and I use the other one that I don't use as often in real life, but it's still my real name, and I had to change it. And basically, I just chucked the name meaning of one of my names and then like translated it a bit, and then I ended up with Deco in some way. So that's how it ended up. It also like derives from Decora K because that was like my main aesthetic back then. It's not anymore, but I still like it. And like I also mentioned this on Twitter, but this was completely unintentional. But it's but like a few days later I realized, oh my god, me and Deco27 have the same fucking name. Deco27 as in like the Vocaloid producer, which I actually listened to. And then I only realized like shortly after I actually changed my name. Hi, what did I miss? Well, you missed the theory, crafting the world building, the yapping, and now I'm doing an animatic type shit. How did you find your current art style? Well, it's derives from like multiple things. Okay, you guys already know about like how the pressure sensitivity, no Apple Pen. That's why I use like lasso fill reason. But like, there's some other stuff like one, uh, like for example, like the way that I draw bodies, like I most commonly did it because of an artist that I used to follow on TikTok, and I thought their art style was super cool, and I basically replicated their bodies, which more commonly had like more broader shoulders and accentuated like this part of the arm. I thought that was really cool. I also I was also like a huge Danganronpa kid, and then like around 2020, like yeah, basically COVID era. So like the way that I draw eyes, that was derived from like Danganronpa. Um, like the for the colors, for the colors that I use in my art, I mainly take inspiration from like the panty and stocking anime because they use bright colors that I really like, and I like how cohesive it is. They also like use they focus on like main color palettes and reuse those colors, and I take inspiration from that a lot. That's also where like I got the using blue for black thing, because even if they don't do it, like it's used sometimes, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that too. So there's like a lot of factors when it comes to in but that's like main things, and also like the lasso fill things. I have a bunch of other art styles as well. Like the one art style is also like just um of my version of the penny and stocking art style. um the Procreate art style that I like to call it, which is where is it, basically like this. It's basically just derived from my actual art, and I just bullshitted it for fun, and I do a lot of hatching. Yeah. I don't think I have a main inspiration for that style though. And I also haven't drawn in that style after like a while. So, ugh. Oh god, I went to the wrong thing. Boop. Go back. So yeah, that's basically that. What was your outfit for Halloween? For like I feel like it's very niche because like only Filipinos know it. But I basically dressed up as Simone from El Filibusterismo, which was basically like the main antagonist for the sequel of a novel written by our national hero. And I'm so normal about him, and I think more people should know him and talk about him because his character is so similar to Owen's. And I'm not kidding. Like I'm not over exaggerating either. I have a picture. I actually have I have pictures from like the photo shoot that I mentioned earlier. I actually have one without my face in it so I can show it. Instead you're gonna see my actual body and how short I am. But like I don't know if I don't know where I can send it to myself actually. Hold on. Copy. I'll send it to myself on Discord. Hold on. Let's just hope I don't open any unwanted messages or whatever. Okay. You guys are the only ones who will be able to see this because except for like my IRL accounts, I didn't post this anywhere else. I didn't even post it on like my Twitter alt or anything. Yeah, that's me. I'm just waiting for the live to update. Hold on. Did the live update yet? Yes, it did. Yeah, so that's me. If you can't see, if you miss it, that's on you. Lol. That guy's in a robot. I'm real. I'm a real person. I am a real person. Wait, you're so pretty. You can't even see me. You can only see my outfit. Thank you. Any plans for future animations? Oh, buddy, I have so many plans, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them. But there is one that I want to do, which is basically another animation meme. It's gonna be Villain by Stella Jang with all of the vampires currently. I'm gonna play the song because I love it so much. Finally, I'm gonna stop playing the other background music that I kept on playing. I just have everything on like recommended Spotify songs. I don't have any playlist because I don't make playlists. Oh, you are not. Do you want me to end stream? Make another joke about me again. I dare you. I'll also add like red highlights here. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side, but what if we're the villains on the other? Good, am I bad? Yeah. Are you good? Are you bad? Yeah. Look at you. There we go. So scene 1, scene 2 finished. How many scenes do I have? I have 21 scenes. Wait, no, it's not even 21. 22, 23, 24, 25. I have 25 scenes. Great. And I've done 2. Oh, finally, the fun part. I get to draw a person. Oh, wait. Wait. I just had a thingy. Guys, I have a question. Should I make the sign green? So, like, it indicates that it came from Legs? Because Legs' color is green in this. Or should I just keep it as red? So it looks threatening. See. Yep. I'm gonna try making it green first, and then we can compare. What the hell is this song? Okay. I'm actually just gonna keep everything on like Spotify recommended because I don't care. As long as you guys have music to listen to. Keep the water red though. Yeah, you're right. Wait, that was red water. It's supposed to be just like water ripples. Drawn water ripples. It's not supposed to be blood or anything. You can interpret it as blood if you want. Or should I choose a different green? Should I choose a more minty? Greater color contrast. I need input from the people. Do we prefer this? Like, this teal compared to like the red? Or should we just keep the red? Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. What is that supposed to mean? Like, yes, we should keep the red, or yes, we should change to teal. Yes. Ah. And also, like, I'm gonna turn this into green because it's reflection. I like the red better. Oh, I like the green. Guys, make up your mind. What fabulous find will it be? Guys, you need to come to a general consensus. You like the green, green, green. All right. Oh, fine, do green. Sorry, Eclipse. Wait, hold on. What time is it? It's 6. Should I eat crayons? No. Hmm. Hmm. How's your day been? It's been great. Wait, no, not great. It's been good. It's not jaw-droppingly great. Oh my god. No, because I'm fucking sick. But it's been good because you guys are here and I'm streaming. Yippee! I need a little more depth for this. That's what it was missing. It was missing texture. It's not sick. I'm not like dying right now, but like I am sick. Damn, that's all I had to do. Be sick so mm, I don't get beaten up with rocks, with jokes. Anyways, we can move on. We draw an Owen. I would never throw bricks at you. Yeah, I hope so. I won't intentionally throw bricks if that helps. Oh, what the hell? I see curses in the Spotify queue. I'm playing that immediately. The cheekbones are cheekboning. Like, damn. Okay, Owen. Also, guys, do you think when Owen was still human, do you think Lewis would kiss his hands in like the princely way? Because Lewis is a vampire. He has leprosy does not concern him. He does not get sick. So he'd unwrap Lewis. Lewis would unwrap Owen's bandages and kiss him. So smiling like locked in, locked in. Ask me if I'm not speaking. Ask me questions. Also, to the point, it's got no one didn't talk about this episode. It would be true, but like, what is there for them to talk about? What are your plans after vampires? We're going back to empires after vampires. Like, definitely. Or I just continue making content about vampires. It doesn't necessarily have to end. And obviously, like, life series stuff, that's also gonna happen. So I'm gonna make fan art of the life series when the new SMPs releases. Until the next SMP, lol. I mean, I'm not gonna like die or like go on hiatus. I mean, we don't know. I might go on hiatus. I literally went on hiatus for like a year. I disappeared for a year and I came back like a few months ago. But like the stark difference between like me before and after that hiatus though, that was crazy. It's crazy. You awakened like Scott. More like Jesus, dude. I don't know about how to kill the Titanic. I can see Owen killing everyone. Scott being like, go Bessie, kill them. No, but I'm pretty sure Scott would be like, I don't know what his deal is, but like, personally, I wouldn't do that. But like, for him. Good for him, I guess. Like, I feel like that's his personal view about like Owen's bloodthirst for humans. Predictions for episode 7, buddy. There isn't even. We don't even have an episode 7. For like the 30 minutes, we got a bunch of Avid Major Scythe. We got a bunch of Shovel Drift. I don't know what happened with Legs, but for some reason he said he kissed someone, and I don't trust him. I feel it. After episode 6, there's no way he managed to kiss somebody. Oh right, I forgot to tell you guys, like, my lore explanation for why episode 7 was cut off because of like the Minecraft servers. I personally think the tensions were too high between the humans and the vampires, and that caused the beacons to like crash out, which basically caused everyone to go unconscious. And that's why episode 7 was cut off. Again, who is to blame? The beacons. No, he's too pissed off. My theory is a ball and everyone's invited, but things got too messy to film. I think you just really, really want a ball episode. Which, honestly, same. have the room, it's just sitting there. It's for the finale, trust. Luke! Oh my god! Luke, hi! Ah! Mine is they went to pay a visit to Linda. Luke, I'm like considering, should we VC? Should we VC? But people are gonna start saying I'm talking to the fishes again, or the voice is in my head. Can we hear it this time? I don't even know, man. Probably not. I'll try. I'll try because I have an idea, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. I won't, I promise. Eclipse, why are you the only person that I can trust? I'm angry you have been in VC for like an hour and you did nothing. You were in VC for an hour, I'm so sorry. Wait. I'm trying to wait. I didn't know. Oh, that's me. Oh, I didn't know. You're animating Yaoi. Wait, I'll join. I hope this doesn't screw over my stream. You guys have to tell me if stream screws over.